Tonight, two local politicians have tossed their hat into the ring to replace New York State Senator Tim Kennedy. Kennedy wants to go to replace Congressman Brian Higgins in the 26th district. Buffalo City Council member Mitch Nowakowski is one of those candidates. The other is Erie County Legislature Chairwoman April Baskin, who is joining me live in studio right now for the 5:30 today. You were just reelected as chairperson of the Erie County Legislature, and now you want to go to the state Senate. Why?
Yes. Well, I mean, we could start with today's victory. We need a strong leader in state government, and I think my record has shown that for 6 consecutive years, members of the Democratic caucus, Republican caucus, and Conservative caucus have elected me to be their leader. And with that task, I have to understand their districts, all of the cities and municipalities, towns and villages in Erie County, their needs, and I have to fight for all communities. So we need a strong leader in the state Senate, and that's what April Baskin is.
And do you believe that your experience in the state legislature has prepared you to go to the state Senate? I think about the work that you've done really helping with this bills lease that the county has put together.
Yes, thank you. The county legislature has definitely prepared me for state level governing. I've just, like you said, just negotiated the county's biggest business deal in history. I was the legislator that brought to the governor and to the county executive the concept for a community benefits agreement. And now all residents across Erie County will not just have the bills tied to a non-relocation agreement for the next 30 years. They have to remain the Buffalo bills, but they're also, for the first time in history, reinvesting $100 million into our community. When you add that to the 15 local laws that I have passed, the jail reform, the support of small businesses through American Rescue Plan funding and CARES Act funding, I believe this is the type of leadership that we need to see at the state level.
What would be your platform?
Well, I think the first thing that we need to address here locally is the fact that we have about 30%, residents across Erie County spend about 30% on their income in rent. And so if we don't address affordable housing from a state level, we're going to see increases of all facets of our community struggling because people need a place to live. Secondly, I think the biggest thing that I learned negotiating this bills deal is that there is a way to get the private sector and developers to spend their dollars in our community. And I think that there are communities all across the state of New York that would benefit from developers who come from outside the state to build, make money, sometimes with public dollars, and then go back home. If there was a law in place that required them to spend locally while they were making money here. So those are going to be my top priorities.
When I think about the New York State Senate, just the New York State Leg period, it's so New York City centric, right? We talked about this yesterday with Mitch Nowakowski. Sometimes it feels like, or Western New Yorkers feel like their voices are being drowned out. So how do you make sure that the voice is not just on the back burner, but up top?
Well, first and foremost, Claudine, as a leader in the legislature and in county government over the last 6 years, I have built relationships with other leaders who are in state government, like Governor Kathy Hochul and like other leaders who are in leadership positions. So I plan to leverage those relationships and coalition build. Another thing is we have seen a shift in the dynamics and the makeup of state senators over the last couple of years. I think that years ago you could count on one hand how many state legislators were Democrats from upstate New York, but that has changed. Now we have state leaders who are senators from Rochester, from Syracuse, and we need somebody that knows how to coalition build and reach out to people and leverage that power so that the work that is being fought for in Albany for the 63rd Senate District will also resonate across all of Western New York. So it's all about the skills to build relationships and get things done, and that's what I've built a career on.
Final question. Mitch Nowakowski, as I mentioned, was here yesterday, and I did ask him what could he bring that you couldn't bring. So I'll ask you, what can you bring that he can't?
Well, we've never before had a woman of color step into this position, and there is a uniqueness with having a woman, a mother, someone who is recently a homeowner and who just understands what it means to raise a family on a moderate income and have to make life work. Those are the residents of the 63rd District. You need somebody who understands all walks of life and who knows how to lead and actually deliver outcomes. As the way that I've been able to do with reaching across the aisle. Not every community in Erie County is the same. The uniqueness
Correct.
and the diversity of Erie County isn't in someone's skin color or their demographic. It's in the fact that we have an urban core, a rural core, and a suburban core. So does the 63rd District. So if we don't have a state senator that understands what it means to resonate and deliver in all of those different regions, we're at a loss, and that's me.
All right, April Baskin, you heard from her. It seems like we're going to have a showdown here. We're going to see how this is going to play out. April Baskin, the Erie County Legislature Chairwoman, reelected today as chair of the Erie County Legislature. We thank you for joining us on the 5:30 today.
Thank you.